I'm Margaret Robinson. I'm a health researcher, and our project creates a measure of bisexual women's positive and negative daily experiences. And this project is really special because it's community-based. So the researchers identify as bisexual, we have a bisexual advisory committee, and we're drawing on focus groups done with bisexual women talking about their positive and negative daily experiences.
So I've worked on some research on this area in the past with Margaret, where we've really tried to get a good idea of what the positive and negative experiences look like for bisexual people in their day-to-day lives. So we're looking at microaggressions, which are the subtle day-to-day negative things that happen to people or stressors related to identity, as well as microaffirmations, which are sort of the opposite, thinking about the social support or positive things related to bisexual identity.
Hi, I'm Marianne Breton. I'm a researcher who does research specifically on bisexuality currently. And the reason I got really interested in being involved in this project is because it really looks at positive experiences that bisexual people live daily as opposed to simply negative ones, which research currently focuses mostly on negative experiences and negative health outcomes. We're talking here about sexual health, mental health, but there's very little research about the impact of positive experiences on, the potential protective factor that could come in for bisexual women.
So where we are with the project right now is that we've held some focus group sessions to talk with bisexual women about what are their positive and negative experiences related to their sexual identity. And we've taken these conversations to create a survey that initially started with about 200 items, and we distributed this survey online, and we had amazing community feedback for putting this survey up. We had about 800 people who responded to this survey all within 24 hours. And I think that really speaks to how much community support there is for creating a measure like this that really reflects bisexual women's day-to-day experiences. And we hope that this measure will soon be ready to be used by researchers and clinicians and people who want to support the bisexual women in their lives.
So for the next stage of our project, we plan on taking this final measure of microaggressions, microaffirmation, putting that online once more, and actually also measuring it along with other measures of mental health, such as symptoms of anxiety or depression. We also want to look at the degree to which someone is out to the people in their lives and whether that has any impact on the other measures. So we're really interested in the way that all these variables may relate to each other in bisexual women's experience.
The women in our focus group described positive experiences, like someone recognized biphobia when it occurred, and they also described negative experiences, like people assuming that they were untrustworthy, or when they come out as bisexual, they get asked to have a threesome. And we've incorporated these experiences into the measure. And then when the measure went online in the online survey, we had great response, and this shows us that these experiences are not just common to people in our focus group, but that they're more broad. Bisexual women are encountering these kind of problems in their daily lives. And so this gives us a measure that is really rooted in bisexual women's real experiences, and we think that's going to make the measure really strong. We want to thank our funder, Women's Xchange. We want to thank all the women who participated in the focus group and those who took the online survey. This measure couldn't have happened without you.